Tonight, Rivers State First Lady Valerie Fubara charges children against excessive use of mobile phones obedient to their parents. National Assembly set to investigate allegations of alteration of new tax reform law. Plus, Nigerian Army debanks recruitment advertisement on social media. Hello, good evening everyone, and welcome to the Rstv World News. Of course, compliments of the season that you love and care about. Rivers State and our peace. Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. Wife of the Rivers State Governor, Lady Valerie Fubara, has advised Rivers children to be well behaved and obedient to their parents always to turn as good citizens. Lady Fubara gave the advice at Christmas party she hosted for children from across the state at Government House in Port Harcourt. Government House correspondent Tanobrabi Bulubo tells us more.
The party, hosted by the wife of the governor, Lady Valerie Fubara, is part of an annual tradition aimed at giving Rivers children a memorable festive experience. It was an event that brought together hundreds of young people for a day of celebration, games, goodwill, laughter, and music. Even Lady Valerie acknowledged that it is not a day for much speech, but for the children who did not hide their excitement to have a field day. But she shared words of guidance, encouraging them to be prayerful, respectful, and supportive of their parents. She also cautioned against excessive use of mobile phones during the holidays, urging the children to play responsibly and safely.
Want to say a big welcome to all the children of Rivers State to this year 2025 Children's Christmas Party. I hope you children, you have fun. You have so many games that are available for you to use. Please play with care and caution. Don't hurt one another, please, as you have come to celebrate this 2025 Children's Party. God will keep us in good health and usher us all into the year 2026. I know this is the time of holiday. Please don't get too engrossed with your phones, please. Play with your phones with caution, and I pray in the name of Jesus we'll come back together again and celebrate more parties.
There were prayers for good health and unity as the children looked ahead to the new year. Tamun Nobarabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
In a night of glamour and glitz, the mini stadium in Ogu, headquarters of Ogubolo local government area of Rivers State, housed spectators to the Miss Ogubolo beauty pageant organized by Green Light 07 Productions and sponsored by the Fifikachere Foundation. At the end of the pageant, Gift Johnson of Ali Polo was crowned Miss Ogubolo 2025. Melvin Jackson reports.
Outgoing queen and founder of Green Light 07 Productions, Ibiaworika, crowned the winner, Miss Johnson, who walked down the aisles 3 million naira richer, while the first runner-up, Miss Edna Erime Tamunebuemie of Onukuso Polo, got 2 million naira, and the second runner-up, Priye Moses of Ofiamani Polo, took home 1 million naira. Organizer of the event and outgoing Miss Ogubolo, Queen Ibiaworika, said she has been keeping the crown for 13 years and hoped that the latest queen will represent the local government area at the state level in subsequent pageantry. While thanking the sponsor and founder of Fifikachere Foundation, Dr. Buma Iyaye, for making the event a success, Queen Worika also advised her successor to engender meaningful ventures to support less privileged people, particularly the girl child and widows in the local government area.
Ogubolo has been absent in the ongoing Miss Rivers State competition, and I felt that it would be nice for us to have something like this again so that we can also be participating in all of these activities. They should step up. Things that I could have done, which I know that I'm still going to impact in some of them, my own little knowledge for the past 13 years, so they can add it to whatever they have in store coming up and going forward.
Sponsor and founder of Ifikachere Foundation, Dr. Boma Eyaye, described the program as one intended to expose the maidens to the global society and to empower them in the areas of education and skill acquisition to be able to stand out in the society and to support their families.
What you're seeing here today is one of the activities that we have lined up as a foundation to enable our community come to life this festive period. The Ifikachere Foundation is engaged in philanthropic activities, scholarships, cultural display, sports, and beauty pageants. And for us, that's the only way we can contribute back to the society. We're elated, we're excited that we can bring so much fun to our community.
Queen Gift Johnson and the runners-up granted interview.
It was indeed a tough one, but I'm just happy that I finally scaled through. I've always seen myself to be a star model, and finally my dream is coming to pass. I want to be an inspiration to all the young girls and to all the youth out there.
This is all about confidence and also education. I want to say a big shout out to Ifikachere Foundation for this great opportunity given to me. I feel very excited. I'm happy. I did not believe I would be here, honestly.
Melvin Jackson, Rstv News.
All is now set for the grand opening of St. Phil's Table Water and Palace of Wealth with the theme, Our Help is from God, Psalm 12 verse 2. In a statement by the host and founder of Adoration Ministries, Apostle Phil Okunerere, Apostle of Result, the event will take place on Sunday, December 28 at Oku's home, Okai Eziama, by Ekeziala. Okunerere said there will be musical performance by a guest artist, James Arum, Ebubedike One of Africa, and other artists. He enjoins the public to join the 31st night crossover program of the church at Adoration Villa Umudo and Nara, as free buses will be provided at Umudu Hall and Anara Park by 8 p.m. Away from that report, the National Assembly has initiated an internal investigation into allegations that certain provisions of the recently passed tax reform laws were altered after approval by lawmakers and presidential assent. The move followed growing public controversy over the legislative process that led to the passage, assent, and gazetting of the Nigeria Tax Act 2025, the Nigerian Tax Administration Act 2025, the Joint Revenue Board of Nigeria Establishment Act 2025, and the Nigeria Revenue Service Establishment Act 2025. The development was disclosed in a statement issued on Friday in Abuja by the Director of Information for the Senate, Bula Audu B. Allah. According to the statement, concerns have been raised in a public space over the harmonization of the bills passed by both chambers of the National Assembly, the assent granted by the President, and the versions of the Act subsequently published in the official Gazette. The U.S. has launched strikes against militants linked to the Islamic State group ISIS in northwestern Nigeria, where militants have sought to establish a foothold. Camps run by the group in Sokoto State, which lies on Nigeria's border with Niger, were hit, the U.S. military said, adding that an initial assessment suggested multiple fatalities. U.S. President Donald Trump said the Christmas Day strikes had been deadly and labeled the group terrorist scum, saying it had been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians. Nigerian Foreign Minister Yusuf Maitama Tuga, who confirmed the incident, told newsmen that it was a joint operation and had nothing to do with a particular religion. Tuga said the strikes had been planned for quite some time using intelligence provided by Nigeria. He also did not rule out further strikes. Vice President Kashim Shettima has assured residents of Borno State and Nigerians nationwide that the federal government remains resolute in its duty to protect lives and property following a bomb explosion at Gamboru Market in Maiduguri on Wednesday. This is just as the Vice President has commiserated with some of the blast victims receiving treatment at the hospital and conveyed the sympathy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the federal government to them. Senator Shettima spoke on Friday in Maiduguri after visiting survivors of the attack who were receiving treatment at the Muhammadu Buhari Trauma Center at the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He described the attack as senseless violence and reaffirmed the federal government's determination to end insecurity in the state and across the country. Meanwhile, authorities in Sokoto have confirmed that no casualties were recorded following a U.S. airstrike in Jabo, Tambuwal local government area. The police area commander, Muhammad Ogie, overseeing Tambuwal local government area, was present at the scene but declined to comment directly on the bombing. He, however, urged the traditional ruler of Jabo, Alhaji Abubakar Jabo, to advise residents against visiting the state site or handling fragments and debris from the explosion. Reports indicate that several fragments were collected by locals, many of whom are struggling with poverty and the state's economic downturn. Hassan Jatau, commandant of Base 15 Explosive Ordnance Disposal in Sokoto, which cordoned off the area, stressed that the importance of public sensitization to prevent injuries from unexploded ordnance. This is Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take it to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And in part 2, after the break, DR Congo resumes cobalt exports after 10 months halt. And in sports, AFCON 2025, Musona rescues Zimbabwe in 1-1 draw with Angola. Details after these messages. Stay with us.
My champs, they use energy at school.
Your champs need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast.
It has nutrients that support energy release.
Milo!
When I was pregnant, I hoped you would have your dad's smile. After 6 months, I worried about the right foods to give you. Now you've grown so much, and doctor says anemia can affect your growth and slow your learning.
Mom is right. 7 out of 10 kids in Nigeria suffer from iron deficiency, which can cause anemia. 1 meal of Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus provides 50% of your child's daily iron needs to support proper growth and learning.
That's reassuring. Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
Protect every day with Hypo.
Dirty and stains no fit do us shakara. We got the remedy, original palasa. Hypo, hypo, go hypo. Protect your home every day with Hypo.
No gree. Protect every day with Hypo.
Hypo, go hypo.
There is something about this God.
Activating the unexplainable love of God.
Greater love had no man than this.
Greater love than no man,
That a man laid down his life for his friend.
You see, when God loves you, he fights your unseen battles. You are sleeping, you don't even know what is happening, but he's there fighting your battles for you. You are sitting in your house, he will raise a voice somewhere to be campaigning for you. Today, every storm in your life shall become still. The best way to find true love is to find God. Remember, God never sends you into a situation alone. He goes before you, he stands beside you, he walks behind you, he's always with you. All those that rejected you, as the Lord liveth, they must surely bow before you. When you have nothing left but God, you will discover that God is enough. God knows how long you have waited. Every second will be what at the end. So it doesn't matter how the devil have damaged your life now. Don't worry. God is about to remold you, repackage you, redesign you, and beautify you.
OPM Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Confidence is important in life's little moments. Strong teeth can help, even if they get her into trouble sometimes. A great smile is useful to break the ice, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent Triple Protection 123. Its antibacterial action formula gives them cavity protection, white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent Triple Protection 123.
May every move you make this festive season radiate with joy. Glow Unlimited.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis.
Welcome back. The Nigerian Army has issued a warning over a fraudulent recruitment advertisement circulated on social media and other online platforms claiming availability of direct short service calls 29 application form for 2026. In a statement on the Nigerian Army's X account posted by the acting director of the Directorate of Army Public Relations, Anele Apollonia, on Friday, the Army described the advertisement as fake, false, and misleading, stressing that no such recruitment exercise has been authorized or announced by the Nigerian Army. Apollonia clarified that the Army has not commenced any recruitment for or commissioning for the Direct Short Service Commission DSSC or Short Service Commission SSC at this time. He therefore urged members of the public to disregard the advertisement, stressing that it did not originate from the Army or any of its authorized channels. The Democratic Republic of Congo has resumed cobalt exports after a 10-month halt intended to stem falling prices due to global oversupply. The Finance Minister Daudu Fwamba said the ban designed to stabilize the market in the face of an overabundance of supply internationally was initially imposed for 4 months to ensure national sovereignty over raw materials. The DRC is the world's leading producer of cobalt, a metal critical to top-range batteries, including those used in smartphones and electric cars. And in sports, veteran knowledge, Musona scored as Zimbabwe came from behind to draw 1-1 with Angola in Makarashi on Friday as the second round of Africa Cup of Nations group matches kicked off. Gelson Dalla put Angola ahead midway through the first half and record Musona level deep in first half added time. A draw in Group B suited neither team, leaving both 2 points adrift of joint leaders Egypt and South Africa having played one match more. The top 2 finishers in each section will automatically qualify for the knockout phase, while the best 4 third-place teams from 6 mini-leagues will advance. This is Rstv World News. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. And now to any news, a recap of some of the major stories. Wife of the River State Governor, Lady Valerie Fubara, has advised Rivers children to be well behaved and obedient to their parents, always to turn as good citizens. The National Assembly has initiated an internal investigation into allegations that certain provisions of the recently passed tax reform laws were altered after approval by lawmakers and